So the first video I have to share with you from National Scrapbook Day or International Scrapbook Day is this. I'm showing you a sketch, which is going to mess my lighting up for the beginning of this video, but I also put the sketch at the beginning. So this sketch challenge was for Cocoa Vanilla Studios. Other than a cherry on top, this was the only place I really played along with any challenges during National Scrapbook Day, mostly because Cocoa Vanilla Studio is one of my hands down favorite companies to scrapbook with, and I was really wanting to win a gift certificate for their shop, since as you know I won't be spending money. So what I decided to do is I'm going to hand paint hearts. You saw the hearts on the sketch. I just took 3 sheets of square paper. I think the biggest size that I took was 11 by 11. I folded them in half. I hand drew a heart, half a heart on one side, and cut it out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy hearts. Anyone can do this. So I'm going to set the hearts out the way I think I want them, kind of the way the sketch is, the hearts on the sketch are laid out. I'm going to tack it down. I'm going to tack down the little one with just a little bit of my adhesive, and then I'm also going to grab some purple tape and put some purple tape behind the heart to kind of hold it in place. Now, I did not want to trace with a pencil because I didn't want the pencil lines. So I took my teeniest, tiniest, thinnest paintbrush. This is like a size 0, and I am going to paint all around the outside of this heart. I'm going to be painting using Shimmer's Paints colors. I haven't been using my Shimmer's Paints a ton recently, and so I decided that I would pull them out during International Scrapbook Day and play with them as much as I could. So hand painting and layout seemed to be the best. This is Bubblegum Blast. I get my Shimmer's Paints from Spiegelmom Scraps, but you can always get them just at the Shimmer's Paints store. And then I painted in that whole heart. Then I took the yellow, this is Limoncello color, and I did the same thing. I went in with my teeny tiny paintbrush, painted around the heart, and then I painted inside the heart using a little bit of a thicker brush and just being careful of my edges. Then I came in with my Pull Me Close. Oh, you'll see here. See how I did that? I went around the edges, around that pink heart, and then I just came in with a nice thick brush and painted it. And here is my finished background, all painted, all ready to go and dry. And now I'm coming in with the stencil. So this stencil is from Alexandra Ranke. I get my stencils that are by her, you can get them 2 places. You can get them at Simon Says Stamp, or they do have some at a cherry on top too. I am not 100% sure where I got this one from. I'm thinking, I want to say Simon Says Stamp, but it's this really cool like heart with all these little like splatteries, and it's super duper fun. So I am using Fossilized Amber, Picked Raspberry, and Broken China Distress Oxide ink, and I'm using my life-changing brushes, and I'm going in and I'm creating this kind of tone-on-tone effect. I'm being very careful to only get the yellow on the yellow heart, and only get the pink on the pink hearts, and only get the Broken China on the aqua heart. That blue color that I painted, if you're looking for that color in Shimmer's Paints, it's the Pull Me Close color. And here is where the thin life-changing brushes are going to come in handy, extremely so. So I'm just going in there with that teeny tiny brush, and then I can get right up close to my blue heart without going over. So now my background is done, and it's time to start getting my photograph onto my page. I'm going to use a Cocoa Vanilla Studios Happiness Collection for this layout, and then I'm also going to use some Malibu Sunset Sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps. Malibu Sunset Sequins are one of the Spiegelmom Scraps sequin mixes that I designed, and I just love it. It's so pretty. And it worked with the colors of the Happiness Collection and with this layout fabulously. I'm going to go ahead and put two mats on this photo, one in this light kind of polka dot that works really well with my stenciling, and then this dark navy just to give it some kind of pride of place, a dark border to make it stand out a little bit. And then I'm going to start getting this layout together. So at this moment, so I did the hearts. Let me just tell you something. Okay, I did the hearts, right, from the sketch, and then I put the sketch away, so I didn't follow it exactly by any means, because I was inspired by those beautiful hearts. I knew I wanted to hand paint the hearts and add that stenciling, and then I'm just going to go with it. And wherever this layout takes me from here on out is where it takes me. So I'm adding 3 of these die cuts here that are have some flowers, and then I love this little happiness word, and I thought it just nestled in there perfectly to be my title. I'm going to pop it up with some foam adhesive strips from Doris, and then I'm going to go ahead and get it down over that, over those flowers and that frame. So while I am doing this, I will tell you that these Cocoa Vanilla Studio Challenges were on Facebook. They are still available until I think this weekend. So I am voicing this over and putting it up onto my channel on Tuesday. So you have until Saturday or Sunday, and you actually have a little bit more time if you're in the United States, because Australia is hours and hours. They're like almost a full day ahead of us. So I want to do some more tone-on-tone embellishments with this for this layout. So I'm going through this pattern paper that's in Happiness, and I fussy cut some butterflies. I'm going to kind of put them a couple, like I put a little cluster on the yellow. I'm going to do 2 on the pink, and then also some on my Pull Me Close. And look how well these, I just love how well these shimmers paints and the Distress Oxides and the colors in the Happiness collection, and then the sequins, how it all kind of just like went together so well. I was super happy with how these patterns were matching, even though they were from different collections and different manufacturers and all of that. So yeah, you can do that. I was so happy when I started to like mix and match colors for this layout, and like everything just matched and was doing really good, and I wasn't, feeling like everything was just slightly off tone. So that was really exciting. So I fussy cut all of these butterflies. I'm going to add them on to the edge, and then I'm going to go in with some sequins. So what I did was I took those Malibu Sunset sequins, and I replaced a couple of the splatters in each of the stencil areas. So what I did was I put glue, just put a glue dot right there on where one of the splatters were from my stenciling, and replaced it with a sequin. And here are all of the close-ups where you can see the pretty sequins. I didn't do broken china because I used little white hearts or little white flower sequins on those. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I will see you back again tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed this layout. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.